Couch with Coel. She was born and brought up into the industry, and as a television and now film producer, Ekta Kapoor has had much success, a little failure, and has been much criticized. But none of that seems to have affected her or her ways. She guards her privacy ferociously, so I'm absolutely thrilled to be one of the few that she's deigned to talk to. Thank you for coming on my couch. I'm very delighted to have you.
I'm so happy to be on your couch, Coel.
So you do such few interviews.
Yeah, I do. Very few.
Are you scared, or is it something that you've just created this aura about you?
I'm scared, honestly. No aura there.
You have created all these sort of characters on film, on television. Where do you get your ideas from?
People. I once got one of my biggest shows, Kusum's idea, from one of my secretaries. She was sitting there and she was telling me her life, and I was like, wow. Now that's a life of a hero. I mean, you wake up at 5. It sounds mundane, but there's so much of struggle for survival that it's almost a form of success. Then you get, like, some of it is like, you live out some of your pain through a show. Make it into a different fake story.
Your personal pain.
Anyone's, yeah, mostly your personal pain.
Your television shows, let's say, slightly criticized for being regressive. Your films being uber progressive, especially the newest ones. They don't seem to be like a life that you have lived, or are they? Is there something we don't know?
You can say you felt something for cursed love. And then you made a story called Kasauti. Now the basic germ is cursed love.
And cursed love that you have seen in a person on your around, or something?
I'm not telling you that.
So it could be also something, because you have to be creative, you have to have tasted life.
Absolutely. I always say this, that there is no art like that comes from the broken heart.
So one has to suffer to be creative.
Absolutely. To be completely in tune with your emotions, you have to first feel it.
Where does your greatest suffering come from?
I think it's in the mind, mostly. I think most of us create our own demons that we have to slay sometime.
Or not. Or channel them.
Please put them in the night.
Channel them creatively.
Baby, are you awake?
Are you still there? Can you give me some ideas?
Yeah. Last night usually scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, torture me some more.
Yeah. Pain junkies.
Okay, this is going somewhere completely different. But coming to you as a teenager, now you were the darling of your family. You were sort of spoiled. Almost lazy, with not much drive.
Couch potato.
A lot of things are said about you that you weren't really good at anything. To suddenly becoming this woman who has on overdrive. Where did you find this missing get up and go?
I think it's destiny. That's how I believed so much in spirituality and destiny. Well, I don't think I was the same person. I think I've evolved with every generation, every year of mine, every decade I've lived. I think I was a couch potato with medium intelligence, not really a smart kid. Somebody who loved watching television, and then I just chose to do what I wanted to do. I slowly discovered that with every experience, because too much happened too soon with me. At 17, I had the #1 show on Indian television with Hum Punch. And that's not an age you get so much success.
The fact that you did that at that age required you to work, right? Required you to find that drive and do something. It doesn't happen sitting on your...
Like I said, the destiny. I was sitting on my ass doing nothing, watching television the whole day, eating chips. My dad comes to me one day and says, I'm tired of sitting at home. Either get married eventually or do something. I'm like, oh, okay, what do I do? So I go and join Kailash Surendranath, who's a family friend, as an assistant
to do advertising.
The same day as Farhan Akhtar joined. Both of us joined the same day. He left in one day saying, I want to do creative, I can't do production. And I was like, I need to do a job so that my father believes I'm working. I don't need to do anything. I'm happy to do anything. If there will be swap floors, I'll do that. Happily telling my dad I'm working. That was the only aim I had in life. And then I was not a driven, ambitious kid at all. And then my dad told me, do some television. I said, great, I'll do it. And my father was like 50 lakhs down at a time when his career was not really at its peak. And suddenly it hit me that what have I done? I've just ruined my dad's money. And these shows are not being taken by anyone. And somebody turned around to my dad like, are you starting this company to make your wife and daughter happy? I felt so bad. And he was like, and then I just said, I just want to do it because I'm enjoying it. And I'm going to get my act right. And it just happened. I had just 2 lakhs left and I made Hum Punch, the pilot of Hum Punch.
So actually it was guilt. In a
A bit of
sense,
it, yeah.
yeah.
I think my
But then-
father thought I was responsible when I was not.